What's up, guys? Jason S. here from CoinCrafters.net and from the Coin Ring Crafters group. I know it's been a while since I've done a video on anything. Just haven't had time to do all the editing and get one uploaded. And my slow internet here in the country, it takes forever, about a day to upload a video once I'm done editing it. So I just haven't had time. But today I'm working on something a customer sent me that I did want to get on video. Pretty neat. I've never done one of these before. This is a unicorn of Scotland. It's only a 1/4 ounce. It's not a very big one, but still pretty cool. Elizabeth on the other side. This guy's wanting this made for his daughter. She's going to college somewhere over in Scotland. So I've done a couple of the old gold before. I've not done a 1/4 ounce newer gold before, so should be easier though, because that old gold is really a pain in the butt and likes to reticulate. I think I'm gonna go with the 3/8 punch, because usually for dimes and pennies I use the 1/4. And these 1/4 ounce gold, I think, are about 22 millimeters, or slightly smaller than a 1/4. I just don't want to punch any of that. I don't know if you can see it good, but I don't want to get into the head of the unicorn here. This 3/8 should be just about right. It's close. It's gonna be close, but I think that'll work. Let me get this camera set up here. This might be a long video, but I'll do a bunch of editing on it, so I'll waste a bunch of time. Time that you guys have to watch for nothing. Got my Jason's work auto punch. Alright, see what happens. This is my press. Didn't feel that one go through. It's like butter. Right at the tip of it, his nose there. Didn't quite get into it, but a little bit more, that would have been too big of a punch for what I was wanting to do anyway. I think that'll work. Gonna clean up these edges, smooth them out before we start working on it, or else you will get a split if you don't. once I do my initial fold to start turning this into a little bit of cone shape, I will go back over the inside so I can get in there better and smooth that out a little bit before I start stretching on it. Normally I would anneal before I start doing the initial fold here, but with this gold is so soft, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the initial fold first, and then I'll do an anneal on it. Let's see which dye we want to use here. Looks good. Put a little bit of lube on it. I really want to feel these edges here. Make sure you don't have a burr and they're not real sharp. Because if they are, as soon as you start folding this, it's going to split on you. So far, so good. Okay, that's the initial fold. I'm gonna go back and clean this up a little bit more. It's still a little bit rougher than I like it. That one right there still feels pretty sharp. You really want to make sure you get those edges smooth. Alright, I think that's good enough. Gonna do a little bit of a anneal. Doesn't seem like it needs it quite yet, but we're gonna do one anyway. I'm gonna use a black mark on this because you can overheat gold really quick. You actually want to go right as soon as you start seeing this black marker fading away. That's when you want to stop. Put in my heat box. I got my, I use this refillable tank here. Comes in handy. I just use a big 20-pound propane tank to refill it. You don't want to keep the flame right on. You want to keep it going in a circular motion, heat it up evenly. It didn't take very much heat at all for it to take that marker off of there. You don't need to get gold glowing cherry red like you do silver or copper. Especially you don't want to go to copper. With copper you heat up to blazing red. Silver you get to like a dull red. With gold you want to really use a marker, and just when you see that marker start disappearing, that's enough heat. This guy wants a size 7.5, I believe. Normally I wouldn't take a 1/4 ounce up that high. I like to start with a half, but I think I can get this up to, because I like to go about a size and a half over and bring it down one size in the SW dies. That will straighten this rim back up really good, and then you finish it off in the 17-degree dies. So to do a 7.5, I usually go up to 8.5 or 9, and that's kind of getting up there for a 1/4 ounce gold, but I think I can do it. Give it a shot anyway. I want to use this towel so you don't destroy the inside details here. That gold moves so easy. Barely even touching this thing. You can see how warped that rim is. We'll straighten that out in a little bit. It's about a 6. I'm going to go anneal this again real quick. Just to be safe. Okay, go up a little bit more. Check it. Make sure we're not getting those splits. Check the size. It's almost an 8 there. Do one more anneal. One more stretch. This should take us to where we want to be. take it up to about 9.5, I believe. Very gentle. There's actually a little bit over 9.5. So it's a little bit over 2 sizes where I want to be, which is good because I'm going to put it in the SW die. And that's not just I don't put it in there just to reduce the size, but if you can see, you turn it this way, you'll have a little bit of a lopside in your top rim here. When you put it in your SW dies and start pushing down on it, it completely levels that back out and flattens it out for you. But then you'll still have about a size to work with, so you can flip it over in your normal 17-degree dies and finish off the size you need. Bring this over here. I think you can see that. Some of you on the Coin Ring Crafters group have seen that I really like to. I came up with this strip method of the blue paper towels, and that works great on stuff for like copper coins, silver, Morgan dollars. But when you start getting the stuff that's really fine silver, especially like gold that's super soft, you really want to use a layer of tape before you wrap the blue towel around it, because if you don't, you'll get some of this pattern from the towel left in it. I've seen some guys in the group bringing that up the other day when they was trying to work on some really fine silver. I don't usually get the pattern when I'm working on silver rounds, but something like a super soft gold, I would definitely wrap it with the Teflon first and then go over it with the towel, so you're not leaving that pattern in the gold. I'm not going to wrap it a whole lot, I'm just going to give it like 3. Then I'll wrap this towel around it. Tuck that up in there. I don't know how well you can see down in there. Now I'll set my plunger on that, and I'm only going to go down about maybe a size. Just to straighten up the top of that rim, like I said. go a little bit more. And take that out and look at the rim, see what it looks like. Boy, here comes the rain. I really hate using this Teflon, it's such a pain. Alright. If you can look at it now, after I just took it out of the SW die, maybe clean that up a little bit there, but you can see the top of that rim before it was kind of wavy. Now it's perfectly straight, flat, nice looking. Got all those waves out of there. Let's see what size we're at. We're still just under a 9, so we need to take it down a little over a size. We'll do that in the 17-degree dies. So we got that nice and flat now. No gaps there, no waves. Looks good. There's an 8. Whenever I'm doing the cut edge, I always want to put some towel in there between the dies so you're not smashing any details off of there. It's looking pretty good. It's at an 8 when you go a little bit more. It's a little under 7.5 there, which is fine because we want to remove some of this inner lip there to make it more comfortable. So actually you don't want to end up right on 7.5, you want to go under it and then remove some of that lip, smooth it out. I think that was enough. Go to the other side, different die. I have a smaller die. This one will have to work. Where is my tiny little die? I know I had one on the other side. this work. It's looking better. Unicorn of Scotland. It's about 7 1/4. So now we're gonna go remove a little bit of this inner rim. Just a little bit, not much. If you feel it with your finger, you can feel it grabbing. You know, that's not gonna be very comfortable when you try to wear it on your finger and spin it around. It's gonna cut into you a little bit. You want to smooth that out. Give it a kind of a comforty feel. Do the same thing on this side. Remove all the sharp edges. Feel it with your finger, see if you left any sharp edges in there. That one right there feels a little bit grabby. Feels a lot better. Alright, finished off the sizing. Actually, I'm going to go over here first, do a little bit more cleanup. Just want to remove anything that's sharp, any sharp edges, even this outside one here. I like it to be nice, smooth, round, ring shape. I think it's looking pretty good. Lost a little bit more of the unicorn's face than I wanted to, but still looks good. This is super fine triple O steel wool, O, or O, yeah. Usually it only comes in quadruple O, I think, is the finest you can normally get, but I got this from an industrial supply that offered the 5O. Super fine steel wool. We'll see what size this thing is. It's almost 7.5 on the money there. I would say that's good. Usually I will, if it needs to go up about another quarter, I'll put it on the old Durston here and stretch out to where it needs to be, but that looks like it's pretty good right where it's at. Looks good on both ends. I don't know if it's big enough to fit on my polishing stick. Yeah, it'll fit. Do the inside first. Do the bottom real quick. That's what I call my polishing stick. It's a pull stick I cut down. Just slide your rings on there like that. Take you a little bit of flits. I like flits a little bit better than mothers. Mothers leave some of that nasty residue left on there when you're done. Flits doesn't do it as much. I think it gives it a little bit better of a shine too. Use your blue shop towel first. Just go back and forth, back and forth. And we'll hit it with the white rag. Didn't I just open a new one? Hang on a second. Oh, this one looks worse. See it gets shiny. Use the pink side. Unicorn of Scotland. Size 7.5. Done.